I speak. I have the right to speak. I express my creativity. I nourish my spirit. I am open and honest. I speak. I have the right to speak. I express my creativity. I nourish my spirit. I am open and honest. I speak. I have the right to speak. I express my creativity. I nourish my spirit. I am open and honest. Welcome to the expansive world of Jupiter. Jupiter rules over Sagittarius. Jupiter is the ruler of our luck, our growth, our expansion, our optimism, our abundance, and our overall understanding. Has a great authoritative ruler of luck and wealth. You will experience the best that life has to offer with a Jupiter ruling. Jupiter is the king of the Roman gods. Jupiter is that planet or energy that allows us to see the bigger picture. Jupiter gives us purpose and meaning in our lives. When we are well balanced in our Jupiter energy, we experience philosophical, humanitarian experiences. We go outside of our life script to make a big difference in the world. Jupiter is the sign or the energy of success. However, Jupiter is an energy of lessons. When we learn our lesson, Jupiter rewards us abundantly, and I mean abundantly. You could have been trying to do something on your own for the longest, and you could not succeed to save your life. And once you take that time out to learn self, learn your birth chart, learn where Jupiter lays in that birth chart of yours, you will see the actual lesson that Jupiter was trying to teach you. And once you learn that lesson, Jupiter just pours all of his wealth, luck, abundance, all upon you. You are gifted, you are rewarded, you are celebrated, because it's truly a celebration, because you've learned and you've walked through the lesson that Jupiter was trying to teach you. A little side note, one thing I've learned in the past, I think it's been like 13 years, studying the Zodiac, the birth chart, the chakra system, colorology, numerology, is the fact that each of these energy centers, each of these planets, every aspect of who we are is literally to teach us a lesson. Something somewhere along the line, consciousness and spirit separated. And spirit kind of sits in the back seat of your physical vehicle, your physical vessel, taking notes and allowing consciousness to make mistakes here and there, to take routes that would normally not be taken by spirit, because spirit would probably fear or get lost in such routes, right? But consciousness already knows that always find your way to center, always find your way to center. And with my studies, I've seen that, like, it doesn't matter, even if it was like even the earth, our planet, Mother Gaia, who's not calculated as a part of the zodiac, there's still lessons that are out there that every energetic aspect teaches us to help us grow. It's all to help us grow and to help us better our lives, to better our life experience, to better our ability to reach whatever goal we were trying to reach. And to me, that's interesting, and that's something that most people never think about or focus on. We always focus on, like, for example, with Venus that we just did and Mars, you would focus on the materialism of Venus or the warring aspects of Mars, but you would not focus on the fact that they each have lessons that they teach us. The same for Jupiter. Jupiter is known as the luck planet. And if you have Jupiter in a good setting in your natal chart, and you're not experiencing luck or growth or expansion, like your life is pretty much stagnant, you'll find there is a lesson that Jupiter is like pounding you down on. And okay, these lessons, right? I keep saying lessons. I don't know you. Probably you don't know yourself, which is why you're on this path of finding out who am I, right? But I'll list some of the books I've actually read to help me understand this life journey. I'm putting quotes around life journey. And they've helped a lot. And you'll see that as we're living, I personally have done this. We will fight that which spirit, our own personal spiritual selves tells us. For example, if you're someone who's experiencing a lot of hardship, you'll ask yourself, why am I experiencing this hardship? And if you're on a spiritual journey, then you'll get the feedback that you chose this. Like, this was your choice. And you'll probably get mad. Like, no, I didn't. Why would I choose this? Rah! But then at the end, when you go through all the paths and journeys that you had to take, you will come to the realization that you did choose this. There is something, there's a journey that our spirits are on that is outside of the conscious mind that we're not aware of. That's the best way I could put it. We're not aware of. And each of these planets play a role. Each of these energies, they're like older siblings or parental borders that are helping us, molding us, pushing us. When we've gone too far, it pushes us back to our original path. There is something bigger that we're missing when it comes to ourselves and our path. But to get back on track, so in Jupiter, we set big goals. We pursue them no matter what. And Jupiter's energy brings out the passion for that which we enjoy doing, be it a business or be it our career, in our family, whatever it is that brings you passion and happiness, Jupiter expands that for you. The energy of Jupiter builds curiosity. It pushes us to pursue that which we're passionate about. Jupiter is our guiding principle. It inspires us to move in the direction of taking risks. In other words, let's say you've been on doing this job for however long, and when you go walk into that office every day, it's like you fall. Ugh, this job again, right? But behind your mind's eye, you have this secret talent that you've always wanted to pursue. You have this goal that you've always wanted to achieve, but you've always been too frightened to take that leap. As you meditate and strengthen your inner self. Now, Jupiter rules over Sag, and if I'm not mistaken, Sag rules over our 5th chakra, our ability to communicate. So as you meditate and you find yourself communicating better with your inner self, little by little, and I do mean little by little, because a lot of the times when we take these spiritual journeys, we take them as if like I was asleep, I'm awake. that's it. I just have to sit on my couch, put my feet up, and all will fall on my lap. And believe it or not, waking up is just the start of the actual work ahead. When you're asleep, you're comfortable rolling around in your bed. And then when you wake up, what happens? Like, put it in mundane terms. What happened when you wake up every morning and you have to get your day started? You literally have to get your day started. You literally have to climb out of bed, walk to the bathroom, brush your teeth, take your shower. You literally are doing physical labor to get your day started. Excuse me. It's not as if you woke up and then next thing you know, you're sitting at the table eating breakfast, fully dressed, fully groomed, and then next thing you know, you blink and you're sitting at work getting your work done, and the next thing you know, you blink and you're back home enjoying your favorite Netflix show. It does not work like that. Every aspect, every step of your day is completed through you. Everything. So when you were spiritually asleep and now you're awake, believe it or not, depending on who you are, you've probably done 50 to 60% of the hard work. And now the remaining 40 to 50% of the work that you have to do is work that will be done, I wouldn't say easily, but I would say with less strain or less stress. And when we sit and we meditate on the Jupiter energy and we learn that lesson that Jupiter is trying to teach us, we experience the luck. Whatever you need luck in, whatever you need expansion in, you realize it. Whatever you need growth in. Because Jupiter is the planet of luck, expansion, optimism, abundance, understanding, and growth. However, it's not always relating to monetary wealth. Sometimes we need growth and luck and expansion in our love lives, in our emotional intelligence. Jupiter is not so restricted to money. Jupiter brings you luck in whatever it is that lesson was tied to. Let's say before you came to this realm, your spirit wanted to learn more about love. So as you fell asleep and then you're spiritually waking back up, the elements that are needed, the skills that were needed to experience love are then fulfilled. And therefore, Jupiter will help you. Jupiter will give you like the best experiences that you can ever have in love. You will have fallen so deep in love that you won't know what happened. And that's Jupiter. That's our planet. That's our energy, Jupiter. Jupiter will expand that experience that you wish to have in love. Now, I will tell you, Jupiter transits each sign between 12 to 13 months. If you do your natal chart and you do your readings, you will find when Jupiter is traveling. And during that time, I'm going to do a meditative series on the planetary alignments. And during that time, that 12 to 13 month period, that is the time that you should spend some time meditating on yourself. Because you will find the more you listen to the As Above, So Below series, it's personal. It's personal. It's not about your mom, your dad, your sister, your friends, your boss, your coworkers. It's about you. It's a personal, intimate journey into yourself, getting to know who you are, what you want out of life, and most importantly, are you on that spiritual path that you initiated for this life cycle? So hopefully I didn't rant too long, guys. I do get carried away. I start channeling information and I just like talk. So we are going to Saturn. We are going to Saturn. and I will talk to you guys soon.